Hello, and welcome to our Semester at Sea alumni community. Thank you for joining us for the latest installment of our Wavelengths alumni series. This online series highlights the talents of our Semester at Sea alumni and our important organizational partnerships around the world. You can catch our Wavelengths alumni series every other Wednesday at 5 p.m. Mountain Time, right here on our official Semester at Sea Facebook page and also on our Semester at Sea Alumni Association YouTube channel. I'm Kate Ashley. I'm the Director of Alumni and Parent Engagement in the Semester at Sea headquarters in Fort Collins, Colorado. And today I am joined by Dr. Scott Marshall, President and CEO of Semester at Sea, who prior to his time with us at Semester at Sea was a professor of business at Portland State University. And we also have Dr. Travis Maynard, Associate Dean of Graduate Programs and professor in the CSU College of Business. Dr. Maynard teaches team effectiveness and leadership classes at both the undergraduate and graduate level. And his recent research endeavors have focused on the effects of team members interacting virtually and the impact the organizational climate has on team dynamics and performance. So all very timely subjects for this current 2020-2021 years that we've been in. And so today we are here to talk about a new partnership between Semester at Sea and the CSU College of Business. So Scott, I wanted to start with you. Can you describe the nature of the unique relationship between CSU and Semester at Sea and tell us a little bit more about this partnership, and also what does it mean for CSU to be our academic partner?
Yes, thanks, Kate. Thanks for the introduction and the opportunity to give all of our alumni around the world some insight into this exciting partnership. First, I have to give credit where credit's due to Dr. Maynard for being the brainchild of this concept and working so diligently to bring it to life. So in very simple terms, what we're all striving to do is provide the opportunity for all of our Semester at Sea alums to continue learning beyond their Semester at Sea experience and on into their professional careers. Here's how it works. All Semester at Sea alum are eligible for a 10% tuition benefit on CSU Business online programs. And they are a top quality accredited school with tremendous variety and depth of programming. So 10% tuition benefit for all of you. In addition, CSU will take 5% of the tuition revenue and put it aside for scholarships for their students to study abroad. And we at Semester at Sea will take 5% of the tuition revenue and put it towards a scholarship to encourage diverse students to attend our Semester at Sea voyages. So that gives you a framework for how we're working forward. It is really innovative. It's really committed to our Semester at Sea alumni and continues to drive forward our mission to make our program available to the broadest possible audience.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the larger partnership with CSU, Scott, how CSU is our academic partner at the Institute for Shipboard Education and Semester at Sea?
I'd love to, and I will tell you that this is the most valuable asset, if you will, that Semester at Sea has, is this extraordinary partnership with Colorado State University. So very importantly, the core piece of this is that all courses offered on a Semester at Sea voyage are Colorado State University courses. They've gone through faculty governance, they're in the course catalog, and of course, all of CSU is accredited. So having an R1 high quality institution provide the courses for Semester at Sea ensures that we have rigor in our academic experience. But beyond the academic portion, we also have expanded partnership throughout the university. Here's a couple examples. Every voyage, we have 4 faculty from CSU teach on the program. Second, our academic dean, of which Travis Maynard is one of our future academic deans, comes from Colorado State University. Third, we work closely with student affairs and their health services to ensure that our students have a great experience and supportive experience during the voyage. There's just so many facets of the partnership that go beyond the basic agreement to make this an incredibly great place to be and a partner to be with.
Oh, thanks for going into those details, Scott. Travis, so you initially approached Scott about the potential of this partnership with the CSU College of Business. Can you tell us a little bit more about the process of developing this partnership, the end result, and about the alignment of both of our organizations?
Yeah, I think it probably started in spring of 17. Both Scott and I were on the spring 17 voyage, and as both were faculty members on that voyage and got to know each other, and our families got to know each other. And so I think the relationship started there, and now we've both moved into different positions, Scott with ISE and Semester at Sea, and myself into a new role about a year ago as Associate Dean of Graduate Programs in the College of Business at CSU. And so with that hat on, I really wanted to figure out a way, and as Scott said, I'll be a academic dean on a future voyage fall of 22. And so I have sort of both hats, right? I want to see Semester at Sea continue to grow and provide the valuable experiences it does to countless students, but I also want to create more learning opportunities for students in our graduate programs. And we're biased, but we really think our graduate programs are top notch. We've been doing online education in the College of Business for several decades now, and we feel like we provide a really good product. And so I approached Scott with an initial idea, and as all good things, it sort of took a couple of conversations to get there. But we think we've developed a partnership that is good for both parties and certainly good for the Semester at Sea alumni, because, as Scott mentioned, lifelong learning is an integral part of Semester at Sea. And a lot of the undergrads have a business orientation, and some of them who didn't think they had a business orientation get into the business field post undergraduate, getting their undergraduate degrees. And so we think we're in a nice position to provide some continuing education, both graduate certificates, so a shorter investment from a student standpoint, or full-blown MBA degrees for Semester at Sea's alumni, but also, as Scott said, providing that value back to others through study abroad opportunities for College of Business students in the CSU College of Business, but also creating a scholarship for Semester at Sea, so other people, just like the alums of Semester at Sea, had this invaluable experience, giving that back to future individuals so they can have those wonderful experiences. So we think it's a nice sort of collaboration that should provide a win-win for both parties.
Oh, thanks, Travis. Well, you mentioned how this would benefit our Semester at Sea alumni. Scott, what kind of value and competitive advantage would Semester at Sea bring to the CSU College of Business?
I have to unmute. I think there's a couple of ways to think about this. First of all, as we know, Semester at Sea students, alums in particular, come away with such a broadened view of the world. They understand the world in ways that many people don't. And that can just be incredible value add in conversations within these programs. So that richness, that depth, that breadth of understanding, all of that can make the programs that much stronger. On the flip side, I think it's really important to talk about how Semester at Sea alum will benefit from this partnership. So as Travis mentioned, it's within the College of Business, so they're all business-oriented courses, but there's options to look more narrow if someone's just looking for that certificate program to advance within a field. Supply chain's a great example, marketing, data analytics. They have wonderful top quality programs that can allow someone to, again, advance within a field. And then, of course, there's the option to get something like an MBA and just go on their website, see how highly ranked this program is, and for good reason. Great experience doing online programs with tremendous faculty. Just a little additional encouragement here. 2 of our own employees have done the MBA at Colorado State University and have nothing but extremely positive comments to make about that experience. So this is just such a win-win in so many ways for the College of Business, for Institute for Shipboard Education, but mostly in service of our current alumni and future Voyagers.
I think that's great. Well, Travis, can you tell us more about the long-term vision of the CSU College of Business graduate programs?
Yeah, I mean, I think as Scott said, we feel really proud of the program we've developed, and so there's always sort of ratcheting up. You know, we've been ranked highly by lots of independent external bodies, but you always want to continue to grow. And so some of the ways we want to continue to build and develop as a online graduate offering institution is learn by doing is sort of a word you'll hear around here. And certainly in Semester at Sea, experiential learning is sort of the lifeblood of what Semester at Sea is all about. And we have that same sort of mindset, right? We in our graduate classes, we get our students working with companies, having folks come in and do live case discussions in our classes. So it might be a real challenge, a marketing challenge that an organization is dealing with, and they'll come bring that challenge to the classroom so the students can partake in that. So building that learn by doing mindset even more. We're also, and this is one prime example, but trying to develop collaborations and partnerships with other entities, be it Semester at Sea in this case, but certainly with corporations, as well as international partnerships. We already have some international university partnerships, but we want to continue to do that. That goes with our sort of mindset of business can be a source of improving the world. And the world is sort of the landscape we want to play in. And so we want to develop some international partnerships. And then the final one is we continue to sort of build out our technology infrastructure. And so we have a tool that we use that could apply to this partnership that we call Mosaic, which allows students from all over the world to participate in our classes synchronously. This past semester, we had an individual who started the program here locally in Colorado, was transferred to Australia, wanted to still take the classes synchronously. We also have an asynchronous option so that students can work in their graduate degree and their classes while they're working and dealing with their work-life balance and their family situation. So you can take it asynchronously and fit it in where it works for you. But some students like that synchronous interaction. And so through this Mosaic technology, we can have 80 students join our class on a wall in the classroom and get to interact and ask questions and answer questions and share their experiences. And so I think we'll continue to invest from a technological standpoint so that we can stay cutting edge in this sort of online graduate degree offerings. So those are a few initiatives that I can see us moving forward within the graduate program here at CSU.
I think that's really exciting. And do you guys have any other closing thoughts or final thoughts for us about this new partnership that we're really excited to launch in the coming weeks?
The last one I would say is, as Scott alluded to, get on our website. Learn about the various programs we have. We have a variety of programs, certificates as well as full-blown degree. We have different delivery modalities that students can think about, the synchronous, the asynchronous, et cetera. But the last things I would say is you'll see on the website opportunities to reach out to our admissions counselors, and they can answer questions. We have in-house admissions counselors. A lot of programs, not to beat up on other programs, but a lot of other programs outsource that. And we have in-house admissions counselors as well as advising counselors. And so once you're in the program, you have people here at Fort Collins who can help you navigate the process, figure out which classes are going to help your career the most. And then finally, as an alum of the CSU College of Business, ultimately, you will be able to take advantage of our Career Management Center throughout your career, right? They can help you in transitioning from one job to another. And so that's probably the last thing I would sort of say out is we're here to help, right? As a land grant institution, access is really important here at Colorado State University, but it's not just getting students in the door, it's helping students throughout the course of their education, but then ultimately throughout their career. And so that's a mindset that I think sort of embeds, given that we're within the CSU system, I think we've taken that mindset to heart here in the College of Business at CSU, and we're here to help our current students, and we're here to help our alums navigate this. And so since the partnership between Semester at Sea and CSU, I think we have a similar mindset of helping our students in this lifelong learning. And so I think it's a nice marriage, if you will.
Yes, I agree. And I know we're looking forward to having you sail as our academic dean in the fall of 22, Travis. So
yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting back on the Voyage again. I've said this several times that the spring 17 teaching experience I had was the most valuable and enriching teaching experience I've had. I've been a faculty member for 15 years now, and for sure that semester was the most enriching experience I had. Not just because I met Scott and his family, but for the students I got to interact with and the other faculty.
Mostly because of that.
Mostly that's at the top of the list, but there's lots of other things on the list. But I jumped at the chance to serve in another role and help Semester at Sea in another capacity, and I'm really excited about the faculty team that we've put together for the fall 22 Voyage, and really looking forward to working with another group of outstanding faculty as well as outstanding students that I'm sure we'll have on that voyage.
yes, definitely. Any final thoughts, Scott?
Just to conclude by saying I'm super excited for this program to get out publicly, for all of you to get onto the Colorado State College of Business website, really look at what opportunities might exist for you to advance your career. Super cool that we're getting this underway, and hopefully many of you will take advantage of this opportunity. You start with a 10% tuition benefit, then you see that there's actually this future Voyager benefit, and of course, ultimately your own career advancement. So I'm just really excited that this is coming to fruition.
And I want to thank Scott because, as we sort of spitballed ideas back and forth, I think we landed on a really nice arrangement, and it was only through that collaboration that we were able to get here, right? And so, the first nugget of the idea isn't what you see here before you, but I think that first nugget, back and forth talking between the two groups, I think we landed on a really nice package for Semester at Sea alums.
Well, thank you both, Scott and Travis, for taking the time today to outline this mutually beneficial partnership between Semester at Sea and the CSU College of Business. And for all of our Semester at Sea alumni interested in learning more, we will be sending an email with more details in the coming weeks, and there will be information posted on both the Semester at Sea and CSU websites. So you can join us every other Wednesday at 5 p.m. Mountain Time right here on our Semester at Sea Facebook page and our Semester at Sea Alumni Association YouTube channel for the next installment of our Wavelengths alumni series. And if you or anyone you know from your voyage is interested in sharing your story about how Semester at Sea influenced your life or career path, you can email wavelengths@semesteratsea.org to be considered on a future Wavelengths series segment. Thank you, everyone. Good evening.
Thank you.